Hi guys, and welcome back to another ITH video. This, the Rivals Part 2, Ford Fiesta ST versus the Mini Cooper S.
That's right, if you haven't seen video 1 already, go and watch it because we covered design, practicality and performance. And in this video we're going to cover the all-important fun factor and costs.
And of course, we got to have a conclusion. Which do we think is best? Where should you put your money? The Ford Fiesta ST or the Mini Cooper S? First things first then, fun factor. Let's jump in the Mini and see how that performs. So let me show you why I think the Mini is a slightly more fun car. You've got the looks, which we've already spoken about, but let's go for a drive because I think this 2-litre engine is absolutely fantastic. Do you see what I mean about the practicality of that though?
I do, that is really
weird.
irritating.
It's seriously weird. So as we pull out onto the main road, first thing I'm going to do, gear stick over into manual, because that's what it is. Ready for the acceleration?
It's not bad, is it?
It's all right.
Obviously it feels faster and smoother because it's the dual clutch auto.
Yeah.
So you don't get that lurch between changes.
You don't. I do like the automatic. The manual is the one to go for though if you're going to buy a Mini Cooper S. Well worth going for the manual. What I do like though is even though this is down on power, as we've spoken about in the performance numbers, it does have more torque. So when you put your foot down,
yeah,
you do get that surge.
You do. That's quite nice.
And it is just a really fun little car and feel really low down. I mean, in the older ones, when you used to put it into sport mode, and by the way, even though we're not really covering options, the sport modes, driving modes as Mini call it, is definitely an option you need to tick. It gives you a sport toggle down here. When you put it into sport mode, it used to come up with a little maximum go-kart feel,
oh, yeah.
like little symbol, and that's exactly what this is. It is maximum go-kart feel. And the brakes, actually the brakes are not great. The brakes could be a bit better in these. I mean, it's not putting a massive smile on your face, but it puts a big smile on my face.
It's quick. Firstly, the noise. It's just a bit generic.
Yeah.
It's a 2-litre 4-cylinder turbo engine noise. For me, what you can feel, even not driving it yet, you can feel the weight because this weighs a bit more than
a little bit of some twisty stuff here. It is a bit. I mean, that's not bad.
No. This is it. This is all degrees of separation, isn't it? It's tiny differences between the two.
Because I've not driven the ST yet, and I'll let you drive this in a second.
Yeah.
But I don't know how it can be much better in terms of fun factor than this. Let's swap and you can see what the Mini's all about.
All right. Right.
Have you driven an automatic before?
I have, yes.
Okay.
I'm just going to release the handbrake, see if you've just been whinging
or
whether it is still an issue. Good Lord!
It's weird, isn't it?
Mini, who signed that off?
I mean, you can obviously do that. But
yeah, and then you're done. But then you've got to put that down and stupidity.
All right, let's go and get the Fiesta.
We're going to go? You're going to see what this little terrier is like?
Have you driven a manual before?
Yes, I have. And look, I'm just going to take the handbrake off.
It's a lot easier in this.
It is. This is what a hot hatch should sound like, I think.
It is louder. That's good.
It's definitely louder.
That's already just instantly put a smile on my face.
Yeah.
I already feel that it's a bit more, not scatty isn't the right word, but direct.
Skittish?
Skittish.
It hunts on the road a bit, I'll tell you that for one. I mean, it's an old phrase to use. It's so nippy.
It's playful.
It is.
It feels playful. And those pops and bangs on the exhaust sound great.
They do. time you get in it, you smile.
Yeah.
And for me, that's the epitome of what a hot hatch should do. Like with the Mini change direction, like it doesn't feel
No, it doesn't feel quite as.
It's angry. I mean, the trouble with this is you couldn't really lose your license in it because it's only got 200 horsepower. You're still not really going quick enough to be like, I'm going to do 200 mile an hour and lose my license. But you could get into trouble for being a bit of a hooligan.
Yeah.
I mean, I am instantly transported back 20 years, and I'm,
It's got a kind of a Peugeot 205 GTI feel about it, like the original one.
Yeah.
It's kind of that cool, small, good sounding. I mean, this one's spec with a Bang & Olufsen sound system, but I don't think you need it because that exhaust sounds really good.
Yeah. Now, this has got the performance pack,
Okay.
so I'm going to see what.
I love that launch control comes up straight away.
Jesus Christ!
Felt like the front differential was about to fall off.
Jesus!
That's quite savage.
That was aggressive. God, I think I need to lie down. I will say that didn't exactly feel smooth.
No.
But it was effective. We got away quite quickly.
I love that it also, it kind of bounces off 3,000 RPM as its red line for launch control.
It was just going, dun, 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 dun.
Go.
Poof, away you go. Do you want to go?
I was literally about to say, can I have a go?
Right, Mr. Williams. Now, importantly, can you remember how to drive a manual?
I think so.
It's a DSG Golf and PDK Porsche.
Yeah, I should be all right. Oh my God.
Yeah,
I can see what you mean. It does hunt around a bit, doesn't it?
it does. But that's just got a limited slip diff as well.
So the performance pack gives you a limited slip diff and launch control features.
Yes.
Oh my God, I love it already. It's so precise.
That's why it was night and day between this and the Mini, I think.
Yeah, the LSD does, it does make it tramline a bit. It does kind of pull over the road when you put your foot down and a little bit of torque steer. The brakes feel really solid, really solid. And even actually the torque low down isn't bad.
No.
Like, it's really good on the Mini, but even that in fourth gear, that's pretty good.
Yeah, and this is only a little 1.5.
I thought actually in sport mode it might auto blip for you when you go down the gears.
Yeah, I would like that. I do like the auto blip thing, but
Although there is something to be said about heel and toe.
there is.
Oh, I love it.
I did it a couple of times on downshifts before.
Oh, yes. Oh, this is fun.
And then on the back as well.
Oh, yeah. Oh, this is better than the Mini. I'm really disappointed. I thought that Mini was wicked. But this is why I love driving loads of different cars, because I'd never realised how good this is to drive. You know, when we first started this in episode 1, I brought the Mini along because I was like, this is a great hot hatch.
Yep.
You know, Tim's bringing a Ford. I've never been a massive fan, but this is awesome.
I think a lot of people just discount the Ford because it's a Ford,
Yeah.
you know? Whereas the interior isn't that bad. And but the sheer fun of getting in this thing and honing it and throwing it around corners.
I mean, even with a manual gearbox, the Mini still isn't quite as fun as this, but you do get the slight more Jekyll and Hyde feel out of the Mini in terms of you can just put it in comfort mode and it's literally just a really nice everyday car. This feels like it wants to cock a wheel every time you go around any bend,
Yep.
which is kind of really fun.
It is. Oh, he's off. Oh. God, it's violent, isn't it?
Oh, Tim, this is a good car. This is a good car. We're going to have to talk about costs now.
We are.
And I already know the Mini's more expensive.
Exactly.
So let's chat cost.
Okay.
How much does your ST cost?
This is £20,700 for the ST2.
Ah, okay, this is quite expensive compared to that, and this is just under £5,000 more. So this comes in at 25,035 Great British pounds.
Ooh, pricey number.
Yeah, it is slightly, but I do feel you get a better interior, and the build quality just feels a bit more solid on this.
It is. I'll give you that one.
Yeah.
Yep. Interesting is finance though.
Oh,
as
go
well.
on.
quite a bit cheaper, this.
Is
I
it?
know it's a cheaper car to buy as well, but this is, if you put down 5 grand over 3 years on a normal sort of PCP thing, this is about 40 quid a month cheaper for the Fiesta.
Is it really? So this
Yeah.
is £214 a month. That's
Yeah.
170 odd.
170 on, yeah, it's quite a big difference.
That is quite a big difference. Or of course, you can go to botb.com where they have a dream car winner every single week, and they have the ST and the Mini Cooper in the competition. So you never know, just for about £1, I
Yep.
think it is, you could be winning one of these cars, and you won't have to worry about how much they cost or how much it would cost to finance every month. So yeah, botb.com, link in the description below. Let's chat fuel economy, because that obviously comes under the price category.
It does. What has yours got?
Well, mine has got a 2-litre engine, so I'm probably going to guess it's not going to do as well. The Mini Cooper S has got 45 miles per gallon.
Ah, I see, this is on 47, 48 mpg.
Thought it might be a bit more.
That's probably because this has got a little 1.5 3-cylinder, you see, and it can shut down to 2 cylinders on the motorway.
Quite economical.
It is.
But
It's like 2 cylinders.
Yeah.
It's ridiculous, like a lawnmower.
But so it's more economical. It's got a smaller engine, yet as you found out in the performance and the fun factor, it wins in that.
Yep.
What about insurance?
Well, the Fiesta is, despite being the cheaper car, is actually a few insurance groups higher than the Mini, so it's going to cost more to insure the Fiesta, unfortunately.
Okay, probably due to the performances.
Yes, the horsepowers and whatnot.
Road tax?
They're broadly the same. They're both about 140 quid
Okay.
road tax a year, which isn't bad, really.
All right. So the Mini's a little bit more expensive, but it's got better interior. But the ST, as we found out, better to drive, smaller engine, more economical, and cheaper.
Yeah. Winner!
So there we have it, the end of our rivals video, Ford Fiesta ST versus Mini Cooper S. And I think we got a winner.
Yep. It's the Fiesta!
It's a great car, it's an absolutely fantastic car to drive. As we were talking about, a hot hatch is all about really the fun factor, but you need the other little bits in. But that's the most important piece, and that's where that won.
It is. For me, this is, and this is a bit of a bold claim, to me this is pretty much one of the best cars on sale today, a performance car that you can buy, and it is cheap, it is great handling, it is cheap to run, it's everything for me.
Yeah,
and
it's a
I
good
know
car.
people who've got these and they've got very expensive cars, and the car they take out most is their little Fiesta ST.
So this is obviously a little bit more expensive, but it's better built and it's easier to drive, especially if you've got the automatic gearbox, although I would buy the manual because that's a little bit more fun. It puts a bit more of the fun factor back into the Mini. But of course, if you don't want to pay full price for these cars, head to botb.com. They have a dream car winner every single week. You only have to be 16 or over, and it's a worldwide competition. And if you're not a fan of either of these after watching this video, not a problem. They've got over 150 different cars in the lineup that you can win. So check out the link in the description below. Also as well, if you'd like to see us do another Rivals series, maybe you'd like to see us drive some supercars, we'll put those together, or maybe some other hot hatches, please do let us know in the comments section below, and we'll see you again soon for another video. Bye for now.
Bye bye.